Okay, folks. um, I did my show earlier today on Donald Trump. I also did my show urging uh, all of my all folks that I know, that I trust, that the reality is serious now, and that in fact, folks need to be what's the word that I want to say while other people get here, because I think this is important. People, everybody who knows me know that, in fact, I've always been a Bernie Sanders supporter. I'm a left guy. I wasn't particularly happy about Hillary Clinton. But things are what they are. Hillary Clinton did what was necessary to win the Democratic nomination. It doesn't matter if some of us believe that some of these issues were taken or whatever. It doesn't really matter. But there's something important that I have to say here. Hillary Clinton made a comment yesterday, or last night I think it was, where she said she bunched about half of the Trump supporters into what I think she called it a bucket of deplorables or something to that effect. And the media the media didn't go stir crazy. The media is going stir crazy. And I think it is shameful because, first of all, the statement that she made is true. Now, I have a whole lot of followers. I have a whole lot of friends, including some that are voting for Trump. And what I try to let some of my friends know who are voting for Trump is, having me as their friend, which will remain, there is a fact that they should know. In their support of Trump, they're telling me that in the recesses of their brains, there still reside some sort of a feeling, anathema to what is right in my point of view. Those friends of mine that are voting for Trump, again, they're still my friends. It doesn't matter that somebody doesn't do whatever you want them to do, because it's a free country, and not only is it a free country, but we are free will and we have different levels of understanding. But do realize that those friends that are voting for Donald Trump, I don't consider those friends people that necessarily have my back, given who this person is. That said, you remain friends. And I'm not only talking Facebook friends, because I have a whole lot of personal friends as well that are voting for Trump. Now, Hillary Clinton made a statement where she said half of the Trump supporters are folks in a basket of deplorables. And I do agree with that statement. I do agree with that sentiment. Not my friends. I have a whole lot of friends who've given me some justifiable reasons, wrong, but justifiable, why they are voting for this dude. I am so sorry, however, that Hillary Clinton decided that she had to make an apology. We have a Donald Trump that has hurt millions, that has pilfered millions, that have stolen millions from people, that have said the most outrageous things, that have lied to folks, that have hurt folks. And not once did he apologize. And the media has not made a huge issue out of his non-apology. Yet, for Hillary Clinton, she comes and now is running back with, I am sorry for saying the things that I said before. Well, I'll say it for Hillary. At least half of the people that are voting for Trump, not all, as I said, I do have friends that are voting for Trump, but at least half are in that deplorable bucket. And it needs to be said. If you're voting for Trump, you're carrying the entire weight, just like I am voting for Hillary Clinton. And I will carry the weight that Hillary Clinton is a plutocrat. I will carry the weight that Hillary Clinton as well has taken much from Wall Street, things that I completely deplore. I'll take that weight, but what I'm going to do when Hillary is elected is I'll be working hard to ensure that she supports not only the policies that I think are best for me, but the policies that I think are best for most Americans, including my friends who will be voting for Trump. I can't say that I've heard not any of my good Trump followers say that if he's elected, they will be working him to change his views, working him to change what he believes in. They're not owning up to the evil that he represents. I own up to what I think is wrong with Hillary and intend to mitigate that if she wins after she gets in there. But that Hillary is going on TV right now, or not going on TV, but that Hillary has sent an apology is everything that is wrong with this country. The media is covering it, and nobody wants to call the misogyny that we're seeing in here. Having this woman having to come out because of the attacks that she receives. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, these are not the false equivalences between the wrongs of both. It's not there. It is a false equivalent to try to equate the evils of Trump with the evils of Hillary. These are false equivalences, and America will bear the price. And I'm not only talking about social price. I'm talking about economical price for an election of somebody of the stature of Donald Trump. So again, I'm going to shut this down in a minute, but I just felt that urge to say this. I'm sorry that I do have friends who are supporting Donald Trump. I hope you reconsider, and I hope you take a strong look at your heart, the folks that you call your friends, and what supporting a person like Trump means in the whole realm of the folks that you're associated with. Secondly, I trust that after reevaluation, remember when you go into that voting booth, it's only you, your fingers, and your God, that you make the right choice. Because when you vote if you vote for somebody like that you're not only satisfying yourself, but you're showing a whole lot of the others that you associate with, your true innermost beliefs. Whether you know it or not, your recessive beliefs become evident by the ability to support someone like a Donald Trump. So again, friends, I'm very serious on this particular issue. I trust that you will reconsider who you intend to vote for, because it says more about you than it says about Donald Trump. It says a whole lot about you, more so than it says about Donald Trump. Liberals, yes, Martin, you said this is the reason liberals get a bad rap. She spoke the truth but walks it back because some poor GOPers got their feelings hurt. And it's not all GOPers that got their feelings hurt. I have a whole lot of GOP friends as well who they still cannot stomach voting for Hillary Clinton. It's still anathema to them. But what they tell me is what they are doing is they're voting third party. They just won't go ahead and I'm still trying to work on them to let them understand that voting third party likely is a support for Trump, because Trump supporters, many of their supporters, that the deplorable set that we're speaking about, those are folks that aren't going anywhere. Those are folks that believe that some section of this American population needs some sort of a revival. Somehow they've been aggrieved. The reality is, if we look at who and why have been aggrieved in this country, we go to Appalachia. I am not your problem, Appalachia. Los Mexicanos is not your problem, Appalachia. Los Chinos is not your problem, Appalachia. Your plutocracy is a problem. The same people that you're voting for are the ones that are hurting you. And until we work together, not just by ourselves, until we work together, my phrase on my radio show I always use, until we get the barrios, the ghettos, and Appalachia to unite to hit on the folks that are really causing the ills in this country, we're going to be going nowhere. So folks, again, I implore you, Donald Trump is a clear and present danger. Vote appropriately. Thank you for hearing my little rant. Y'all have a wonderful Saturday.